The winner of Craftula will receive a $150 grand prize courtesy of us and will receive the title of Craftula, Minecraft's next drag super monster.
Bitch, don't work on me. Anyway, what do we think's happening right now, guys? Who do we think is coming back?
I'd
hopefully
be
not
very
Diabolita.
shocked if Diabolita came back.
Oh,
Just,
spare us, please.
just
Oh.
because it's like a challenge based off of Dragula knowledge, and she said she hasn't watched any.
But the thing is,
Oh.
because we had somebody was sent off set yesterday, so what if what if everybody comes back because somebody's already gone?
I think somebody will go home.
Hopefully, because I don't like any of them, but
I mean, they've been prone to double exterminations before, so who knows?
Yeah, two of
We
them
will
have already
see.
been up for extermination, so
It's just too many deaths for me in two short episodes. I don't think that they'd chop all three.
I would
maybe
not
all
do
three,
that.
But I'd
Isn't
love
it
them
cool?
to.
Anyway, I'm looking forward to this next episode, though. I'm hoping it's something I can not be safe for.
you'd be safe for
Again.
everything.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
no,
Who said that?
no.
Yeah, you've been saved twice now. Are you gonna step it up or
I mean, I think I've been doing well. I just think they're just not looking for what I'm given yet. So I'm just going to try some new stuff, see if I can impress them a bit more. But I'm just going to wait and see. I mean, I'm doing as good as I can. And if it's not good enough for them, then, well, we'll find out. But we'll see how this episode goes first. There's only been 2 episodes. Calm down.
Mhm.
Anyway.
everyone good? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways,
There was something
my gosh,
oh,
hello. Everybody.
Oh, why are they all back?
oh
Why are they
wow,
all back?
I'm so shocked. Gagged.
Oh
Go.
wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
I just want to say for the record, me and Anthrax cleared Diablita and trivia, so I just
Yeah,
wanted to
it was
Good.
it was almost sad watching. I
No.
Anyway,
I mean,
So,
yeah.
So what did you have to do then?
It was just trivia on Minecraft and Dracula, and to absolutely nobody's surprise, somebody spent most of it arguing with the people asking
with the
questions.
judges.
I wonder who.
Yeah, I mean, I can never say.
Yeah. Well, I mean, congrats to you 3. As much as it would have been nice to see 2 or 1 person walk in. Should we go look at Amphitrite's little station?
Amphitrite.
if we have to, it's
What is
Wait,
it?
we can still sneak in. We can't.
No.
if you can fit, go.
Rest in peace.
Hello, my nasty, smelly monsters.
Oh,
I did not like that.
you too.
I'm sure you're all as shocked as I am that 3 of you survived our extermination last week. But let's not dwell on the past. This week we have prepared a colossal challenge for you, which we have titled The Monsters of Rock. This week you'll have to write and record your own punk rock band songs as a group and perform them on a custom stage.
Not another group challenge, bitch.
Now, previously, Virginia and Icor, you won the challenge last episode, meaning you'll be team captains this week and you will pick your groups.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So get to it right now.
Who wants to go first, me or you?
I'll let you pick first, because I'm indecisive.
Okay, I want Ivy.
I'm gonna go with Insectica.
Oh my god! You know, I think I'm very excited. It's kind of like incorporate skills that are not necessarily Minecraft specific. So I feel like I might have a better chance of doing well.
I'll take Lorelai.
Vagina won the first 2 challenges, right? So obviously, if I'm gonna be on anyone's team, it might as well be the bitch who's been slaying so far. But the person I'm most excited to be on the team with is Ivy. I love Ivy. She is such a queen. She's like the only person here who actually makes me laugh. Like, why do none of these girls want to have a fun time?
I hate you. I was gonna take Lorelai. I'll take Raz.
Oh,
Come on, pick the right one.
I'll
Come
take
on.
Anthrax.
Yes.
Which one said that?
Oh,
That
for
was-
China, Wilson.
Which
Oh,
one?
Over here.
Red one, and then I guess I'm stuck with that.
Oh,
Gag her again.
That thing, bitch, she should be talking about how her toes look like anteaters. She needs to relax. If anything, I am that girl. I am that thing. What she is a bitch. She invented the Jim Crow law. That's how you know with her white ass. And she honestly was so racist for that. In what world do I look like that thing?
oh, well, I guess she'll bring the volume.
Now that we have our teams, I'm delighted to let you all know what this fright feat is going to be. The entire time you've been here, there's been buried treasure under the boneyard. I'd like to call this treasure the key of life and death.
Oh God!
oh my god.
And for the fright feat, you're going to need to dig and find this key of life and death. For those who do not know, the key of life and death grants unimaginable powers, but we'll get more into that later. I think it's about time you guys head to the boneyard and find that key of life and death. As for one of you, tonight will be your last, so get to it.
I want the
Oh,
key.
shit.
I want the key.
I found it.
So, you found the key.
I know. I was like kind of scared that it would be used on me, but now I have so much power.
Well, you can still use it on yourself. That is still
Yeah,
a
obviously.
possibility for
Yeah,
you.
you can still put yourself in the bottom.
Yeah, just do that instead. We will all be very appreciative. Thank you very much.
I got the key of life and death, so my main worry was it being used on me, so at least me having it means it can't be used on me. But as for using it, I think I'm gonna play smart rather than play safe.
You should all be scared because I haven't made up my mind yet.
But I mean, at least now we know it's a like a write and record challenge. So I mean, is that something you feel comfortable enough to not think you might need to save yourself in?
I don't want to say too much. You'll find out.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, speaking of the challenge, like, how is everybody with voice like recording and stuff?
I'm excited.
Oh, I'm really bad at it, so you don't need to use it on me.
I think it's gonna be fun.
I'm happy with my team.
Same. Thank fuck. Honestly, no offense to you, but your team. I feel like I'll be able to focus and work better with people on my team. I'll just say that.
I mean,
But who's
Oh, yeah.
gonna work better at the end of the day?
I
What
guess
was
we'll find
that?
out.
In the end of the day, who's gonna work better?
Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Speaking of, my team, well, Vagina's team. I think we should go chit chat about what we should do. We need to get thinking of some ideas.
Oh,
you
yes.
should.
We'll leave the key people here, that group.
Ooh.
Anthrax.
Anthrax.
What's up?
Over here.
Anthrax.
What? Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We've talked a bit, and we were thinking that the second song would be a better fit for our group.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Were
crazy
you guys?
because we were also saying the second song would be a better fit for our group.
What was your reasoning?
It fits our overall aesthetic more so because, I mean, yeah.
Does it?
You just think it's cooler.
Isn't Diablita's whole brand that she's like a singer anyway? And
Well,
the first one's much more
Diablita
of like a
isn't here.
Lita's not here right now, so
So-
I'm just saying, it is a group challenge. You
Not to
should be
mention-
thinking about each
mention-
of your members. You
Not to
should be
mention-
thinking about your strengths as a
Oh.
whole.
Maybe she should have showed up
Oh my god,
then.
I see. Also, you got to pick. I mean, obviously by my choice, but you guys got to pick your team first. Meaning, like, I feel like we should have our first pick because you got your first pick in terms of team members.
Well, since when do we do things fairly?
Yeah.
Also, I'm
It's literally logical reason.
no, I'm not gonna put myself in a bad position just because two people made a decision like an hour ago. I think I'm really quite adamant on getting the second song. I feel like
Well, so am I. So I will sit here and argue with you. Yeah.
Like, you
fine.
say that you don't want to put yourself in a bad position. Neither do us. Like,
yeah, that's why I'm going
How
against
are
what
we-
I said, because if we went with what I said, we'd be putting ourselves in a bad position. I'm not just gonna like do that, you know?
How are-
Why would I?
How are we gonna figure out who gets what song? Because we both want the same song, and it doesn't seem like either of us are backing down, so we need to find a way.
I mean, you've got a 2-time winner in your group. I think that you don't need another win.
Well, we're not
Yeah.
we're not gonna reason with each other because I don't think either of us are backing down.
Okay, I think that we should just do it in a fair way and just do like rock, paper, scissors.
No.
That's like the only way, because you're saying, oh, there's not gonna be another way. So like, just leave it to luck. Hope.
I agree.
Or
I
we
think
could, like-
use the fairest way to pick it. If none of us
I mean,
get back down.
I could go ahead and say, if you don't let me have it, I'll use the key on you.
Use the key on me.
I mean, you weren't meant to talk about.
You'll be
what
in the
you want
bottom,
to
so
do
you'll
with
have to
the
save
key.
yourself.
Gag her. I think the thing is, all these people need to like take it down a few notches. I don't know what it is about this group. I think everyone's bringing out the worst parts of each other because literally everybody's taking turns throwing tantrums.
I previously in different competitions you've been in the past, has songwriting been
No, the
strong as you?
songwriting. Shut up for a second. The songwriting was amazing. It was to my quality. But I went back and refilmed it in my own time, and it gobbled. So don't try.
Okay.
And don't
Well-
forget, she's got me.
I would keep the key as an option for you, so I wouldn't forfeit that just yet. I feel a bit iffy about leaving it up to chance because it feels
Could
like
be the
something
fate
that
of
we could
somebody
talk
going
about.
home.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna put myself in a bad position because of a game of rock paper scissors, you know.
Well, neither will we. It's like, if we get the bad one, we're not gonna sulk about it because we got the bad one. We'll just get on with it. The same.
Your team has got a couple people known for sulking in the past.
Okay, but
I would not put it past you guys.
Okay.
I mean, I
Wow.
feel like Lisa will prefer the first one, but she's not here, so it doesn't matter.
Even
It
if she
doesn't
was
matter
here, what she
now,
thinks
but it
doesn't
will
matter.
matter when she is here. And then that'll put you guys
Actually,
that'll
is
put
a
you
good
guys
point.
in a bad position because your teammates will not be on the same page. One of your teammates will be
Well,
mad.
we-
It'll cause
no-
drama.
Wow, this is awkward.
Well,
I
I
mean,
mean, if you think I's such a bad at writing verses, why don't you let her have the better song? It's a little. You can.
Because we're not gonna give you an advantage.
bro,
No.
We want you
Well,
guys
then
to
you
fail.
advantage.
why would we want to give you the advantage? Like,
If your team is so good, why don't you take the first song and then say it's more impressive because you're saying it's the harder one to do?
But you haven't heard our reasoning for like the entire of our reasoning for wanting the
And
second song.
then explain your reasoning.
go on then. Let
Okay.
it out.
It's yours.
Well, we were talking and we said that the actual theme of the song, the theme of the challenge itself is to be punk, right? Punk rock. It's a rock song. The second gives a bit more versatility to cover that part. However,
That
the
was-
first song is good in terms of having variety and like someone said when we were first listening to them, like having like hills and valleys and stuff. But it was just, I guess, our priority as a group to focus more on the challenge theme. And in my head, I was thinking because you have a singer on your group, and I know that Raz is a really strong verse writer, picking a song that gave you more versatility in terms of like singing ability would make more sense for your collective group strengths.
We had very similar reasoning. So it was like, oh, we should go
Yeah.
like with that one because it's more on theme and things. And that was literally Just
I mean,
makes
they
sense.
say they're looking for like a little bit of edge, and that second one is like crazy.
Well, to
I
be
mean,
fair, another
yeah.
thing to remember is whoever gets the first song, since it's obviously harder to add edge to, they have to do, like, they don't have to do as good a job, and it'll still be equally as impressive because they're working with something worse, you know?
Oh
I think we'll take one.
no, because it just seems somebody's gonna be the bigger person.
Uh-huh.
We're definitely bigger, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm fine with that. We'll take song 2.
Yep.
Is that
good for me.
good with you now?
But
Sounds
let it
perfect.
be known, if you flop and you gun so hard for that song, we're just gonna sit back and laugh.
Okay,
Alright.
cool.
Sounds
Let's
good.
get right in.
So glad we got the song we wanted because, I mean, honestly, I think we would have gotten it either way considering the other team gave it up. I don't think they actually wanted it as bad as we did. But now I'm kind of a little nervous that if we fuck this up, this is gonna look really bad for us.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hi guys.
Oh, where's my
Wait,
cruelty?
wait,
Oh.
hold up. Why?
Here, girl.
Why?
Oh,
Wait, hold up. Why
here.
is there 4 things missing? Like 4
Wow.
girls are lit in flames. Like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Because 4 girls are gone.
No, 3 girls were gone.
Oh, I got a little book.
Oh wait, who gotta go?
It says important. Okay, hello uglies, we regret to inform you that Anthrax has departed from the competition due to personal reasons. This episode will continue as normal, please be prepared to rock out.
Oh, my
Oh
dog.
my god.
Aw. You know, honestly, Anthrax not doing much. It's not gonna make much of a difference. They don't really have much to contribute anyways. Where's her station? Which one was hers?
Oh my dog!
Oh
Who's
my
that?
dog, guys.
Oh my
Well,
dog!
Sad. Where's
well,
the bees?
damn.
Anthrax.
Anyways, last competition, right?
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh my
where
god,
is
the
she?
fire is firing. The cell sound is selling. The barrier blocks
God.
burying.
All right. Well, it doesn't matter. She's gone. Let's go. Come on. Let's go, y'all. Come on. Come on.
Wah,
Let's go.
wah.
Let's go. Womp womp.
Hello, uglies. Welcome back to the main stage of Craftula.
This week, it's the Battle of the Bands with our Monsters of Rock challenge.
Joining us on the judges panel is none other than the piping hot Miss T.
Hi, thank you so much for having me tonight.
It's an honor to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, Ashby, I think it's about that time, so let's dim the lights
Or the music.
and get ready to rock out.
These witches will pay for the curse they laid. They'll pay with their lives, not to blade. We will drown them and bury them and bury alive. In the name of God, no witch will survive.
I was accused of brewing a potion because I didn't follow your devotion. And in the water, I was submerged. And it was you, Pilgrim, who thought I should be purged. I'm glad you did.
She's a dead bitch now! She's a witch! Doesn't matter! Just toss her in the ground! A wife, a lover, a sister, a mother, another fucking woman that you're gonna make suffer! Forever! It's been underground! Works on me like the man who put me down! I refuse to be defined by prejudice! Dig us up and fight for justice!
Salem, Massachusetts, 1692. We were all convicted, but none of it was true.
These wicked women were up to voodoo. So I have a plan, death to all of you.
A yellow brick road gonna take me home to this land thanks to a cyclone crystal which is like a bug under a stone. I'd forge my own, but then I'd be alone. Too late for that now. A pariah to society, lost in the poppies, feeling the anxiety in everyone. I'm taking as fast as like a tragedy, searching for a home I've never had, a refuge from the malady.
Scarecrow rage, outer Rockley stage. I'll be scaring crows and infect you like a plague. You'll be headbanging, I'll be chaos causing, ugly all small losers are so boring. Stuck in a world of calamity, saving myself from reality. Doesn't take a brain to notice, the hypnosis in humanity.
Got metal in my heart, knocking my soul. Watch out, things heads are gonna roll. I'm a heartless bitch, yeah, I fucking witch. Pop at the 10, confused which way is which. Looking for a heart, you got a big one. Breaking it, about to be a bit fun, cause I'm not leaving till the deed's done. All that I'm saying is you better run.
I had no courage, I was born that way. I roar very loudly so they run away. Standing my ground, I wore a frown. When danger lands, my heart starts to pound. Following some strangers to see a wizard. Wishing my courage should be delivered. So when we met, the ruler was a play. I beheaded the west and I found my way.
Right, cut the music, cut the music. What's going on? Why did you stop? Walking off like that?
Girl,
You
because
can't do that
I'm muted.
mid-performance.
Why was the audio changed? We were given that audio.
We sent the file in the chat, so I'm not sure what the disconnect is, but regardless, you should never stop mid-performance. We're just gonna have to do a second take on that, so...
So I'm playing the drums, and all of a sudden, I'm trying to catch up, and I'm trying to listen to what's going on, and out of nowhere, my verse appears, and I didn't even remember Insectica going on, or Raz going on. And I was just panicking, because not only were they not doing the choreo I tried helping them out with, my verse appeared, and I didn't know how to react. So my immediate reaction was, let's get off the stage. I need to get off ASAP, because I didn't want to make a fool of myself. But I did, so.
Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, we're like you just gotta like keep going. Like, this is like, they told us specifically one take, that's all we get. So I don't understand why you're stopping. Like, I'm over here pretending to play the guitar, jumping up and down, crouching, doing my best.
A yellow brick road gonna take me home to this land thanks to a cyclone crystal which is like a bug under a stone. I'd forge my own, but then I'd be alone. Too late for that now. A pariah to society, lost in the poppies, feeling the anxiety in everyone. I'm taking as fast as like a tragedy, searching for a home I've never had, a refuge from the malady.
Scarecrow rage, outer Rockley stage. I'll be scaring crows and infect you like a plague. You'll be headbanging, I'll be chaos causing, ugly all small losers are so boring. Stuck in a world of calamity, saving myself from reality. Doesn't take a brain to notice, the hypnosis in humanity.
got metal in my heart, rock in my soul. Watch out, things heads are gonna roll. I'm a heartless bitch, yeah, a fucking witch. Pop at the 10, confused which way is which. Looking for a heart, you got a big one. Breaking it, about to be a bit fun, cause I'm not leaving till the deed's done. All I'm saying is you better run.
I had no courage, I was born that way. I roar very loudly so they run away. Standing my ground, I wore a frown. When danger lands, my heart starts to pound. Following some strangers to see a wizard. Wishing my courage should be delivered. So when we met, the ruler was a play. I beheaded the west, and I found my way.
So now that the first Monsters of Rock challenge is over, let's have a little conversation on what we think went down this episode. So I would like to start off with, what a shit show.
Yeah, the
This-
struggle bus was early this season.
It was really disappointing. I don't feel like we had a single person who was like downright amazing. And just seeing how everything played out, like there's so many levels of disappointment, I feel like right now. First we had Diablita, who stopped mid-performance.
And then we have Miss Lorelai Abbott that didn't show up and show us anything.
It was just a really big disappointment, but I will say there was one person this episode who I do think had a lot of fun with it and still made sure to bring their own drag aesthetic into this challenge and slay, and I think that was Ivy Bell.
I agree. I think she brought a little more lightness to the challenge, regardless of how poorly most of our monsters may have did this week. It was refreshing to see that.
I think I'm ready to punish everyone tonight. Nobody here followed original guidelines and original deadlines, and even after giving an extension on submitting a song, we still had 3 people who submitted. Well, actually, we had 2 people who submitted after, and 1 person who never submitted at all.
Yeah, I think it's about time we give these girls a wake-up call.
Well, with that said, let's let judgment be had. Welcome back, Uglies. Congrats for making it to the Monsters of Rock Challenge and getting your performances done. Before we offer any critique, we want to remind you that we are not here to judge your drag. Drag is
art.
And art is what?
Subjective.
Lovely. Before we offer any critique, though, there are some things that have to be addressed right now. Backstage behavior in this competition. There are lots of things that the viewers do not see at home, and either this might be out of the blue for them, but this has to be addressed. Insensitive comments are not tolerated here. Whether it be a joke or you genuinely mean it, it's not tolerated. It's not okay to say those things either, because it can really fuck with someone mentally. What we also don't tolerate, it doesn't matter if you like someone's drag or dislike someone's drag, do not ever invalidate someone else's drag because of the style that they go for or the route that they like to take on these floor shows. You can dislike a look, but do not ever invalidate someone's drag. Now, when I call your name, slither forward. Lorelai Abbott, Icor, Raspberry Jam, Ivy Bell, Insectica, and La Diablita. You all represent the best and worst this week, meaning Virginia, you've secured safety, however, you're not dismissed. Step to the back of the stage. We're going to start off Judgment with Ivy Bell.
So I just want to say, I really loved this outfit from you, and I love the detail that you put into it. In the challenge, I really like that you applied your strengths of being like a funny girl into your performance of your song. I think had you sang it, it could have gone a lot different for you in a bad direction. And I think that you going a comedic route with your performance really did pay off.
I think performance-wise, I think you were solid. I do think there were times where you just kind of clicked the mouse and you're like, I've never done this before. I'm not sure what to do. But at the end of the day, you still had moments that really elevated. Well, yes.
again.
I don't know if this was intentional or not, but when you did your recording of your verse, it sounded so stupid and so unserious that it really it took a minute for it to grow on me, but it grew on me, and I'm like, I like this. This is honestly good. We are going to move on to Lorelai. It wasn't a good week for you. You didn't submit a verse. You didn't do your own look. Like, you did nothing this week, and then you didn't even show up. Like, what do you want me to do? Save you for that? No, it was a horrible week for you all the way around. I think your lyrics themselves were good, but then you didn't even record it, and you didn't communicate with anyone, including your own teammates. That's not fair to your teammates. They're trying to do well.
There's a couple things I feel like I should probably get off my chest, okay? I disappeared, right? I did. I'm owning up to it. I disappeared. I vanished. Well, there was a lot going on, okay? Things weren't easy in the Lorelai Abbott real life storyline, okay? My lore was getting too complex, and I had to be like, right, let's take a step back.
Alright, we're gonna move on to Icor. So, I think your outfit, if I'm being fully transparent, at the beginning I really hated it. Now that I've looked at it, I like the jacket, I like the hair, and I like the latex. I am not sure what is going on. Are these shoes? What is at the bottom? What is that?
They're meant to be like shoes that felt like they were growing onto the body.
I didn't get that, if I'm being honest. I would have just preferred normal shoes, honestly. And I'm just not understanding why we went with this like kiss style makeup. It didn't match with the group either. This isn't the takeaway from the fact that you did an amazing job, but just look-wise, just going over the little details, I would change the shoes, I would change the makeup, I wouldn't change anything else.
I would have to second most of that. I thought you were really creative with your lyrics and like entwining your lyrics with the story. I think it went really good for you. And I don't really have any other notes for your performance. I think you did pretty good this week.
Thank you.
Next, we are going to move on to Raspberry Jam.
Raz, I will say, I love the like mouth on this look. I didn't see your look until you were performing. Shoulders down. I don't like a lot of it, but the head of this look, the makeup, the eyes, the mouth, I think that's all like there's something about it that I just really like.
When it comes to the actual challenge, I thought your performance was fine. When it came to some backstage things, you did not submit on time. You weren't the only one, but it is something we are going to note because we did set in stone a time, and deadlines here should be followed by everyone. And I will say this was a struggle for everyone this week when it came to following instruction and deadline. I understand this was a big challenge. It's something that has been done before, so I fully understand why there was struggle, but we were all here for you, and quite a few of you did not communicate anything to your team, nor us. I do think you were one of the ones who didn't properly communicate with your team. I understand there were some other issues going on that I'm sure you would like to address in the cauldron. I'm not going to bring that up myself, but I know there are other factors into what went down, so I do want you to know that that has been noted, but we still have to take into account the rules that we set up for this challenge, and I would have liked for you to have followed those rules, because in my opinion, I thought you were going to do amazing this challenge. I thought you were going to do phenomenal, and I don't feel like we got that level from you that we've been getting previous episodes. We are going to move on to Insecticide. I love your look. I love your look so much. It's so good. I think you look phenomenal. This is probably the best you've looked the entire season. This is my favorite Insectica look from you. Your performance, you did fall, but unlike someone else, you picked yourself back up and got back on that stage and kept doing the damn thing. Now, although I think you did good this week, you were another one of the contestants who did not follow the rules, specifically the deadline, because the deadlines were set for a reason. Had you communicated with us, we would have been here to help you, but without any communication, there's not much that we can do for you, you know?
Insectica, I love your mug so much. I want to say I've been on production the whole season. I've been behind the scenes. You upped your game this week. I think you really started pushing yourself to kind of like meet the expectations we had set in the past episodes. I will say you need to keep pushing it because it's getting really late to be catching up to the past episodes. If you get to where we need you to be for then, you need to push another 20 times harder
And lastly, we have La Diablita. I think you have my absolute favorite look tonight. Just, oh my god, all the little details, the tattoos. I see you have the clown outfit you wore as a tattoo on your skin as well. I love the spikes. I love the shape. I love the hair. I think your performance was good until you decided to stop mid-performance. I understand there might have been some disconnect in terms of how the audio was supposed to be and all that. I would have much preferred you waited till after to let me know, because you stopping mid-performance, because y'all were doing good that first time around, and then stopping mid-performance fucked up everything.
Diablita, I just want to say this look, there's so much detail to pay attention to, and I love it. The break on stage broke the performance a bit for me, because I will say your entire team was on a roll for that first performance, and then that pause took me out of the world y'all worked really hard to create.
Thank you all. Before we wrap up, Icor, please slither forward. Earlier tonight, you found the key of life and death. Your only chance to use it is right now. How do you wish to use the key?
There's a couple people in the competition that have been doing better than me. Vagina. So I wonder what I'm gonna do.
I know she's thinking about using this on me because, I mean, it's very clear I'm the front runner right now, but I do have a few tricks up my sleeve to see if I can change this outcome.
Okay, so I picked this person before I knew what would happen today, and this is genuinely a waste of the ability I've been given. But this person has been continuously safe this season. They've like just done nothing this episode, and definitely deserve to be up for extermination. They would have been anyway, but I'm using the key on Lorelai.
Lorelai Abbott, due to the key, you are up for extermination.
How long have we known each other? You took my last name from, that past life, but you're gonna do this? Like, what are you trying to do? Like, it's giving very, you're dumb. Like, it's giving very dumb. Make a big move, bitch. Put Vagina in the bottom. She's got 2 wins. You've been chatting shit about her the past, how many weeks are we on? 3 weeks. First week, you hated her. You thought you should have won when you really, really shouldn't have, but Episode 2, you both won the challenge. She's got more wins than you. Episode 3, you have the chance to make a big move and you don't do it. Pussy move.
Now, when I call your name, I'd like for you to slither forward. La Diablita, Ivy Bell, and Icor. You 3 represent the best of the week, but there can only be one winner, and that winner is Ivy Bell. Congratulations, you have won the Monsters of Rock Challenge. And Miss T, announcement?
Well, this challenge is gonna be sponsored and funded by yours truly. I will be giving you $15.
Girl, you know? Affirmative.
The 3 of you are safe. However, you are not dismissed. Remain on stage. Raspberry Jam, you will be joining Lorelai Abbott in the extermination. Insectica, although you did a great job this week, we do stick by the rules. You will be joining them up for extermination. Although you 3 are up for extermination, every single one of you tonight will be participating in the extermination round as punishment for not following original guidelines and just it being a mess backstage. You are all dismissed to the cauldron. Please keep in mind, for one of you, tonight will be your last, so make the most of the cauldron for us.
Okay, so, Miss Ivy.
Yeah.
Let's get lit, bitch. You won. You won the Monsters of fucking Rock.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You honestly, hey, I did not hear your performance, but you're really fucking funny. And if they said it was comedic, you ate down. And even with this look, I'm obsessed.
Oh my, thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, I'm just so humble. So I guess I did great. Right. I'm just so humble. But I do want to say, even though I did win, Virginia also did really amazing in the group, and that
Thank
even though
you.
she was not critiqued, she did great as well, in like
Thank
working
you.
together
Okay.
and shit. So
Okay.
that's my tea. I don't know about y'all, because it sounds like y'all had a lot go on.
Yeah, we did have a lot going on, but at the end of the day, it played out how it played out. It's basically my fault, but I do want to mention something about one of the bottom girls. Um, I feel like we had a little disagreement in our team. I do want to like say sorry. I hope everything's good between us. But oh yeah, I do want to apologize to every single one of you for the way I acted in the cauldron last week because I was really in my feelings, and it's like I'm the type of person when I speak, my mind becomes my mouth, and then my mouth becomes my head. So whatever appears in my head, I just speak it out. So that's why I was acting the way I was. I was just like in awe, like I was in shock, and it was just like I like my pit bull came out.
Yeah.
But about the bottom girl, you gave up. Like literally, I I messaged you and I was like, oh, what's up? And I was trying to have you like review my verse for me. And then after that, you were just like, oh, I'm kind of over this challenge, and you kind of just gave up. And it was just like, I did not expect that from you. Like you've been dominating this competition, and all of a sudden you gave up.
What happened?
I'm talking about Raz.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I don't know, just like behind the scenes, that was just some comments made, multiple comments made about me, and I was excited for this challenge, and then I just got one comment. I was just a bit like, oh, okay, that was not cute. And then I got another comment from you, Diablita, and y'all both apologized, like I and Diablita, but it generally took a toll on me. Like, I'm a forgiving person, so yeah, I forgave you, blah, whatever, but it still really, really hurt what you said, and I kind of was over this challenge, and I didn't really want to be a part of this team.
Actually, I want to talk about that because I came back and apologized to you for the way I acted, but you acted horribly to me and like I apologized and you said, oh, I'll talk to you about it tomorrow, and then you never did. You never came to me and apologized.
To be
And then,
fair,
like,
I don't think.
No, shut up.
Yeah,
After that,
go away,
you didn't even
go.
talk to the team at all. Like
Yeah,
you didn't utter a word. You left us to do everything.
Well, I don't know why I should apologize for you
Oh my
saying
god,
rude stuff to me.
I will literally quote exactly what you said right now. Give me a second.
Yeah, because I was in a call with Miss T about it, because what you said is we were having ideas and you were giving out ideas. I gave my opinion on why I didn't really like your idea. And then you said to me...
No, you called my idea bad. You didn't say you didn't like it. You said your idea is bad.
Oh, yeah, yes, I did. And I told you why. Like, I was giving my opinions why. And then you went ahead and said that you don't think that I should have a word on it because my drag is basically just references and my ideas are bad. And you literally just, even what they said on the stage, you just invalidated my drag and said it was bad.
I never said that. I never called your drag bad.
I don't care, but that's how it went. It was, you
But
basically
it isn't.
just said that I don't have the messages on me right now, but even all of the production was like what you said was not right, and I was like, it wasn't cute, and then you said, oh, and I'd say it again. Like, just the thing is with you fear confrontation. You will say stuff, you will say such rude stuff I'm not finished. You will say such rude stuff in general and in the chat, and then you'll come up here in the cauldron, and then you'll be like, oh yeah, so guys, like, you just, and I don't even know what this is right now, you coming for me, because you were the one in the end of the day who was being a bitch and saying rude stuff. I don't know why I should apologize for you saying stuff about me. Like, I can say that your idea is bad because in the end of the day, it was because you literally used my idea. My idea was the Wizard of Oz one, and this is the one that we got. Everyone like agreed with it, and everybody ended up liking it. Otherwise, you wouldn't have chose it.
But that's not the point I was trying to make. The point I was making at the time was that you weren't listening to my ideas because it doesn't fit your style of drag.
So behind the scenes, bitch wants to call my drag like referencey, and then she like complains about how I shouldn't have a word in like giving my opinion on what the theme should be. But like, surely the themes and references, I should be the right person for the job to name the teams. I don't know, it's just a bit stupid. And then guess what? In the end of the day, we did the theme that I suggested. So girl needs to like zip it. Well, no, I was listening to your ideas. I was just giving my opinion on why it wasn't good. You could have gave your opinion on why you didn't think mine was good.
Okay, about that, the look, if you looked it up, it was literally just 4 horses, and then they barely had clothes on. So it
Yeah,
was like,
no,
how are we supposed to?
your idea was the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, which it's good. I understand, but like, it wasn't a visual concept. Like that, the thing is with the Wizard of Oz, it's like you see a lion, you see Dorothy, you see a scarecrow and the Tin Man, and you notice it instantly, and instantly the judges can like understand it and like connect to it because it's the Wizard of Oz is something kind of everybody knows. Horsemen of the Apocalypse, we would have just walked out there in like as like zombies, and they would have been like, "Oh, what's that?" They wouldn't have understand if we didn't tell them.
Ivy, we should have been horses.
What?
We should have been horses. That would have been really fierce.
My Little Pony?
I was literally gonna walk out as a centaur. That was my idea. You know, you didn't listen to me at all, and then you blew up because I said that you weren't listening to me because it doesn't fit you, and then it just escalated, and I never got an apology, despite you saying, "Oh well, you're as bad as Diabolita."
No, but yeah, you really were because you were saying
No, I wasn't.
You were
I
one
didn't
of the
insult you at all.
You were the one of the people that talk shit about. You were talking well, everybody was kind of saying stuff about Diabolita talking a lot, and then you were just going ahead and just saying rude stuff and like shading people. It was like, if Diabolita can do that, why are you also doing it? And but you were the one who was also saying that Diabolita was being rude. Like, you do the exact same. It was just hypocritical.
That's the crazy part. It wasn't.
So you didn't say that my ideas are bad and I shouldn't speak on it.
No, I didn't. What I said was, you're dismissing my ideas because it doesn't fit your aesthetic.
No, that's not how it went.
Because you're full of references and you don't usually come up with your own concepts, whereas my idea led to us having to be conceptual, which is not up your alley.
Well, this is literally a concept. Like, the Wizard of Oz is a concept. We can take it in our own direction. The Wizard of Oz is not punk rock, but look, we all interpreted our outfits in a different way. It's a concept.
But we weren't meant to interpret our answers our outfits in a different way, which takes me to another point. You weren't there to communicate with us at all, and which leads us to looking so genuinely uncoordinated.
Yeah,
How is this
I
not
was doing
punk rock?
almost all the
It's
work.
scary, but it's not punk rock.
No.
You didn't stop and talk to us at all.
We didn't really want to after both of your comments.
Okay, well, if we're gonna talk about the comments that I made my comment because you were really shady to me in that group call that we all did. It was you, me, I, and Sektika. You wanna be shady? I'll give you that same energy back. Give me energy, I'm handing that to you. So please do not sit there and try to be like, oh, well, pity me because of the way y'all acted with me. You aren't talking about how you acted with us, and I feel like you should really take accountability of how you acted.
Did we all like hear what happened on stage? Like, the judge, Ashby literally said that they will not tolerate any insensitive comments and literally made it clear that what you guys both said was wrong and that you shouldn't be saying
And what you said was wrong too. And you weren't realizing that.
Then why
I
didn't you just tell me
I don't know
that?
what I said. For you to call me bipolar was just uncalled for.
Honestly, Raspberry Jam, she is the definition of two-faced. I personally meant to say two-faced, and I said bipolar. Bipolar, two-faced kind of sounds similar to me.
Like what?
I mean, you literally were being shady towards me the entire time. Then the very
What
next
does that
day,
have
you were
anything to
peeking
do
and
with
everything.
bipolar?
Bro, that's the energy you were giving, babe. I
No,
pointed
but
it out.
your message just came out the blue and was just like, I'm gonna give 3 adjectives of how I think of the group. And then the Insecticus were all good, Icors were one really offensive, and then you just came out with me as bipolar. It just felt uncalled for, and it just felt targeted in some way.
How is
Yeah, I also got that vibe. It felt like you were saying it just to stab Raz. kind of thing, because me and Insecticurg both got really positive adjectives, and then
Yeah.
Raz, you were just like bipolar, because sometimes you can be really shady, but that's not what you meant, and you know that.
Yeah.
That's what I meant,
Thank
and I
you.
know that. So you can't. I'm sorry. You can't like twist my words. I meant what I said.
Well, we're not twisting your words. What you said is that I was bipolar, and that's literally
Yeah.
it. Like, it was out of the blue. I don't know
Yeah.
why you said it, and there
No,
was
but
intent.
because I was viewing Instagram reels, and it said something about like 3 words that describe you, and I was like, okay, well let me go ask them.
I spilled my drink.
But why would you say bipolar? Being shady isn't bipolar. You said for I shady, but you said for me bipolar.
I said for I Chihuahua because the moment someone comes for her, she's gonna bite.
Chihuahua.
But Chihuahua,
I was
I wouldn't really
offended.
take Chihuahua as offensive. Like, it's not.
And you just said that it was offensive. What do you mean?
Icons were one really offensive, and then you just came out with me as bipolar. I didn't say. I said I don't
Yes,
really.
you
I
did.
don't really take Chihuahua as
She
offensive.
Roll the footage. Roll the footage.
She did not say that. What?
Yes, she did.
Right.
She said it was offensive. What you said, that one thing you said, I was offensive.
What?
What?
Girl, now you're
Oh
just
wait,
mixing
maybe
up
you
things.
did.
That's what you said. How do you
said
forget
one
what
really
you
mean
said?
one or one really offensive one, and then the
She
rest
said
were
one really
positive.
offensive one, and then the rest were positive. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Remember that.
She's trying to say she didn't say it. Like, girl, be so
I'm
for
not
real.
saying I
At
didn't
the end
say
of the
it,
day,
but
though,
I guess
I don't think that makes anything. I don't think that makes what you said any less offensive to Raz.
Okay, but the way she was acting with me, she started calling me delusional.
I don't
she
think
started
that's a
saying these things about
justification for
me.
you saying that,
How she
though.
acted as an excuse to say
That's
shit like
yeah,
that.
that's not an excuse for saying that, though. I mean, unless you mean it as an excuse, and I think that says something entirely different. But
like I was on the brink of quitting just because of both of those comments. It just felt like you're a team, you're supposed to work together, and then you say like, "Oh, you know I love you." That's what you said after it. Like I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah.
If you love me, you wouldn't say anything like that. Like what?
Okay, but a real friend would tell you straight to your face, and I told you straight to your face because I didn't like how you were being with me.
a real friend would not call another friend bipolar. Just
You would tell me that you would come to my DMs and be like, "Why are you acting one way and then doing another thing?" Like what? You wouldn't just say in our team chat. You like the way you just came at it was wrong. Like randomly out of the blue, I'm gonna give 3 adjectives of everyone. At that point, I was honestly just over it because the way that my team was like talking to me, I was just in a shit mood, and I just thought, let me just submit Alexa because she will probably give more energy than I am feeling in that moment.
Anyways, you can continue talking to Aisha and fix y'all shit because clearly it's more than that than what we have going on.
It made me feel unmotivated, and that's why I literally didn't really want to speak to you guys, communicate. In the end of the day, I was kind of ready to go home. I was ready to quit. I'm ready right now to go up for extermination because this look was literally made like 10 minutes before this session. I was over this challenge. My verse was literally generated by an AI and like spoken by Alexa. Like I don't care about this challenge, and I'm lucky if I get past it.
We did it, Joe.
Welcome to Prison Poison. Here's how this works. Each cell has a different death, and each button press will result in a different cell activating. Each round, you'll need to select a cell and hope that your cell does not go off. Each cell having a unique death, the last person remaining will be declared the winner of this extermination. Remember, you are all proving something to us. 3, 2, 1, go.
To not die fast again.
It's actually rigged. It's actually rigged.
Oh.
Of me. Ooh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, you love this sound. Oh.
Shit.
Oh, the pink one went! Go, you're so lucky, I. Oh.
Oh my god.
Bitch. What a queen moment.